Bronze Idol from its wide gate crossed over and led the hot pot. State Attorney up travelling second. On the fence, Bronze Idol is next of all, or at least Master Splinter behind Bronze Idol, and then came Double the Pro running fourth in the middle. Neurological is going around them here before the home corner, back near the inside to Monash, and further back in the field under pressure is Vignetto. At the 300 though, Bronze Idol had skipped away from them. Bronze Idol shot two in front. State Attorney, he's struggling to stay with the leader at the moment. Pike now has to pull the whip to get his mind on the job, and he starts to pick up. Bronze Idol though clear inside the 100 from State Attorney, and Double the Pros finishing on nicely in the late stages, but too good for them. Bronze Idol all the way. Bronze Idol beat Double the Pro. State Attorney third home, and a bit green here over the final part. Behind them next of all is Bell Winter, also the Enchantress. Vignetto deep out. Master Splitters close up with those towards the inside, and then Monash, then In Her Spirit, and Sobrero trailed the field right from the outset. Bronze Idol here, it drew over towards the outside, but Noski pressed on. He wanted to lead, and he was able to assume that posse after going to the front from Master Splinter. Double the Pro, the newcomer, has stuck to its task really well and just kept on coming. State Attorney, he looked a little at sea when Pike really put the pressure to the horse at the 200-metre mark. He was up there on speed, but just tended to lose his way a little there, and he was pretty new at that, certainly, even despite the fact that he's had a couple of trials in which he's won. So he might well be one of those that's going to take just a little bit more time, as the family have tended to do. Bronze Idol 571.40 off a very good performance to Ms. Lecky, who runs on Saturday. Smart and up-and-coming type from the Fred Kersley stable. Bronze Idol's trained by Ben Pearce for the Oakland Park stud. Danelle Miller, Mrs. C. Peterson, A. Roccaccioli, Bruce Axel, and Dar Baker, a Regano gelding out of Smooth Mover. Second home, Double the Pro by Pro Art from Twice the Magic, owned by Neil Irvine at Rapid Equine. Trained by Trevor Andrews, ridden by Joe Azzopardi, $4.10. Showy type, he's run a great race first up. And State Attorney third, the Harada Son Avenida Madero gelding for Peters Investments, trained by Team Williams, handled by William Pike, $1.04, and they kept on backing it at the short odds. 112, 1-3 here they've run, and margins are a half a length by one, a half length by a length there, but a nice victory by Bronze Idol, virtually doing it all of the way for Jared Noski. He showed a nice kick there, accelerated by the 200-metre mark, and he put a gap between himself and State Attorney, which had clearly been the punter's hope. And the encouraging effort there of Double the Pro, with the big white stockings lumbering home down the outside, and a heartening performance there. Master Splinter actually held forth from Neurological. So 1-5-7-6 the placings here after race 2 of the day. The third event, the Belmont Park Perth Handicap at 27 after 2. Next on the program, and there are no changes as we take you back to Adam McGrath. He joins us from down there in the yard, and a good victory here to overcome the wide gate, press on, take the lead and beat them all off.
It was the only horse that the punters did want it back to take on. State Attorney. It's been Bronze Idol that's proved too good, and Ben, despite another wide draw, that was a really strong performance.
Yeah, it was. He's done well really for 2 race starts, and second in a win now, and he's been out there drawing wide, had to do a bit of work, so I'd love to see him when he draws a gate and gets it a little bit easier.
Has looked to have a little bit of class even through the trials, and last start being wide, just continued to really attack the line and work through strongly.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he's showing a lot of ability there, so I think we're going to have a bit of fun with him.
Looks as though a horse that will be pretty happy getting out to 1,400 metres as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, his brother Pushing Shapes, he's got up over, won over 2000. So yeah, I think he will get up over ground.
Have you seen many similarities to Pushing Shapes?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, definitely in his manner, and yeah, they're very similar.
Now you've got Thunderboom coming up a little bit later. We're excited to see this 3-year-old return. What are you expecting today?
Look, it's first up. We've set it for the Belmont Oaks, so this isn't our main race, but she is going well.
Good enough to win?
Yeah, I think so.
Best of luck today, Ben.
Thanks.
There's trainer Ben Pearce. We'll grab Jared Noski and have a chat with him about that victory. And Jared, again, you were dealt with a wide gate, but this horse just seems to have a bit of class.
Yeah, he does. He's a really nice little horse. He last time over the 1,000 we caught wide, and today I thought on paper there was only one spot for him. It was in front, and his state's listed caught us, so be it. But we must have had him under pressure on the corner, because we were getting a nice run in front, and he done it well.
Seemed to kick away really easy as well, and you were able just to really switch off really at the end.
Yeah, he got a little bit tired late, but I asked him to go early to try and get him off the bit, and I thought it was strong enough.
Great to have you back as well, mate, to struggling with a little bit of food poisoning last week.
Yeah, it was no good last week, but it's nice to come back with a winner.
Well done, mate. Congratulations.
Cheers.
There's Jared Noske, winning jockey aboard of Bronze Idol, taking out race number 2 here at Belmont Park, the Auto Classic BMW Handicap.